Alright, let's get everything turned around here. So, I'm having a hard time just kind of keeping everything straight. So, we're just going to start a series here. Mainly because this game's complicated as hell. It's getting, I would say, I guess, more popular. I tell all of my gaming friends and enthusiasts about it. I think the game's amazing. I mean, it's still in beta. It's been in beta for years now, but it's so realistic. It's so dynamic. There's so much to do. It's constantly changing and evolving. You know, they're working super hard on it, and it's it's a bit overwhelming at first. It's still overwhelming. I think I'm like 6 weeks in or something. Still very overwhelming. I'm just now getting comfortable throwing on some good gear and hopping in a raid. I'm not. I gotta claim my insurance. Somewhere close to where I was uh, before my wife barged in. The game is very complicated, and it's not a game that you can just have gun skill and just be the greatest. This isn't. How do I? I want to say it without being. Um, I don't want to be biased because I've played many a genre of games, and I love tons of genres of games, but this isn't. It just seems like anymore. Um, you can just outgun all of the Call of Duty players with raw. With if you have raw gun skill, um, you can turn on most of your public lobbies. I mean, they like you don't. Being strategic always pays off, but games like Call of Duty allows you to have one. You can have one great attribute and then excel um, in the entire game, if that makes sense. So just off basic gun, you can literally run and gun everybody and do phenomenal. If you're good at it, you can do it, and that's basically the only skill you need. This game absolutely rips that out of the realm of possibility because one, if you get turned on in this game, one of two things has happened. It's not gonna be because of sheer gun skill. It's a few things have had to come into play. Either one, you're just new and shit at aiming completely. Chances are you can't afford good ammo, or you have a lack of the understanding of how crucial good ammunition is. So that concept alone in its entirety proves why this game is so amazing. Um, you can absolutely get shredded with different ammunition, or you can damn near just be throwing rocks with some of the low tier ammunition. Um, and I'm just now getting into where I've downloaded Battle Buddy and tried to really start paying attention to the ammo I'm putting in my mags. At first, the goal is to survive, strictly survive. Just make it out with anything, with nothing, just making it out. That's the goal. Let's just make it out. And then that kind of progresses into, okay, I need to make it out with this, or I need to go here and do this. You start doing tasks. You start building your guns, your weapons, making mods and things. So, and that's part of the reason why I I bought the Call of Duty beta. I bought the Vanguard beta and did not touch it because this game has completely consumed me. And I really, I see the players like Pestily, um, that have just, I guess they've kind of grown, they've grown old of it, and I could, once you have that kind of hours played, maybe I can see that. But for me, right now, from this side of the fence, that's going to be a very, 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 very long time. I mean, I think like Pestily's played religiously for 4 or 5 years, like straight. Um, that's just daunting to me. Uh, or however, whenever this game came out, I believe the beta released in 17. Is that right? 17, 18. So that's looking at 4 years or something like that. So I mean, gosh dang, that's a long time. So I've spent 2 days basically getting just reamed. So what we're doing, the goal right now, what's happening is I'm gonna try to claim some of my insurance. So basically, once you start getting good gear, you want to insure it. So before you load into the match, you can pick uh, based on your level. I think. Um, right now, I only have Prepper and Therapist. So I think Prepper being the first level insurance agent that you have, he is going to take the longest to get your stuff back to you, and he's also going to be the most expensive. Therapist, again, I think there should be, as we progress, we'll have other people to insure with, but Therapist will get our stuff back to us a little bit quicker. Um, and she will cost a little bit more as well, but that's the trade-off you get because you get your gear back sooner. Um, so I have basically what happened last night. I am now up to 1 million rubles again. I had a huge sellout today. This morning I had a huge sellout. I'm already starting to accumulate a lot of good kit again, and I say good. That's good on my terms, not necessarily good on everybody else's terms. Um, it's not bad, right? So that's kind of where I'm getting. I've got a few decent guns that I'm comfortable taking into raids. I do have some stuff that I could still sell. we've got a we've got a good selection of kit that we can kind of grab and hop into a PMC run. So we've got a few tactical rigs. We got a few backpacks. A couple sets of ears. So and none of this is stuff that I would insure. My insured stuff is like the stuff that I can no longer buy at a vendor because I'm just not there yet. So if I kill a high level PMC that has like an M4 suppressed or something, this UMP 45 that's kind of kitted out, ready to go, I've actually lost most of my stuff. I had a really really nice MDR that I lost. It was all tan, had the lasers and everything. 5.56 had matching desert camo paint on the mags and everything. I lost all of that. I've basically lost all of my suppressed weapons. The 3.66 is the only gun that I can go to a vendor and buy a suppressor for. So I do run a lot of the 3.66 just because of that. That's a gun that I can fix up fairly quick. I don't have to try to find it and overpay for it on the market. Just today, this morning, I realized I could kit up this ADAR uh, and make it pretty usable and versatile. It's essentially it's an M4, but it's semi-automatic. So basically, this is a civilian AR-15. You know, single fire 5.56 weapon. Um, so I can all of these parts I can buy on the market from various traders. Basically, we take an ADAR with the one-piece stock and grip. We pull that off. We add our own buffer tube M4 buttstock with an AR-15 hand grip. We pull the A2 gas block front sight combo. We have to pull that because it's too high and it interferes with the scope here. So we put the low pro gas block on, and that actually leaves enough clearance for us to run whatever optic we're wanting to run. This is actually a really good unit. Most of the time I find myself firing semi anyway. So this is kind of a good scout rifle. I run this, and I'll bring like my current setup here. I'll bring like a UMP 45 or an MP5 or maybe the PP91. All of those are good options. Just something that allows me to, or even like a 7.62, you know, a full auto AK, something that allows me to really put rounds out. So it gives me the the best of both worlds. So with all of that being said, let's check out our insurance. I'm a little excited to see what I got back, but I'm also a little upset because if this is light, and there's a good chance it's going to be light, I've lost a ton of stuff. So there is absolutely I have no anticipation on what I'm getting back on insurance. And I don't even want to be upset by it, but I probably will be. But that's okay. This is what it is. So we only have, oh God. Oh, look at this. I'm afraid nothing was found. Yeah. Oh, that was my woods raid too. Mm. How how upsetting that is. So today, so Prapper. So I still have Prapper. Prapper is out on 1, 2, 3. He's out on 3 insurance claims. Holy hell. Okay. So I do have 2 insurance claims here though. 270901. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're gonna do the first one first. It's probably nothing. I'll probably have like a helmet in here, and I'm gonna be pissed. But it's whatever. Yep, I knew it. I literally knew it. Called that one. Called it live. You seen it first here, guys. All right. So we kind of got the first one out of the way. Second one's it's basically gonna be the same thing. It'll be a fucking mag. Oh my god. I'm pissed. I wish I didn't even get on here and see this. I wish I would have just stayed off for the night. Jesus. That's unfortunate, to say the least. Huh, 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 huh. Man. Gotta say, kinda upset about that one. But at the end of the day, that's kind of one of those things that just is what it is. We don't get to pick and choose. We pay for our insurance and hope that it's there when we need it. But most of the time it isn't, and that's part of it too. Quick search of the fence here because you never know what he might have popping up. Always good. Always a good idea to check him out. I usually buy my one-off suppressors this way. Because again, the only suppressor that I can get is for the 366. And the 366 isn't bad. Basically, I would oh no, item examination failed. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, there it is. The 366 isn't bad. I would compare it to I think 300 Blackout. It's basically a straight wall pistol cartridge, like a PCC pistol caliber carbine. 300 Blackout is the comparison that I would have. That's what I would think this is. 300 Blackout or 30-30, obviously anything in that 30 cal range. Um, it's a good round. It's nothing that you're gonna snipe with, but it's a very solid scout rifle, is what I would say. Um, I've had good luck with it. I've killed a lot of people with a lot of guns. So scroll down through here, give it another look here. Not really anything new, nothing crazy. Suppressed. Makeshift. We can actually buy this from the prepper, so that's nothing that we would need to go out of our way for. Not really. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much here that would get me too wound up. Not gonna lie. I really like these little STM 9s. Not sure if I like them for 60K, but I like them nonetheless. It is a good unit. I thought I had an MPX, but it looks like that may have been one that I lost, and I just bought parts for it. So that's cool. But there went 5K. It's alright though. Like this MP 153. I really don't need that, I don't think. We can dump that already. If he'll take it, he might not take it. Might just be on us. Here we go, back in money. Yeah, we're not really having much luck here. It's always hit and miss. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I had high hopes. I thought maybe at least I could replace something here, but it's just not working out. Hell yeah. Got us one there. Ah, fuck. Didn't get to that one fast enough, damn it. It's alright, we didn't get nothing. Kinda is what it is. Mechanic here, I think we got some, Alright, well, appreciate you all tuning in for a minute. I think I'm gonna go on and call it a night. I'm not gonna do much. Actually, we'll see if we've got a scav up. What kind of scav we have? We might do a run through real quick. 7987 7 today.